Hello again, this is Trace Majestus, and despite a couple of false starts, I think we got things going now. Um, hey, A4, welcome back. Long time no see. Yellow, good to see you. Jumping in now. Yeah, YouTube didn't want to hook up the throughput for some reason. Every time I clicked start, it crashed. Said live streaming is not available right now. Live streaming is not available right now. It's like, what the heck's going on here? So I went in. Looks like it created a bunch of partial streams that it wasn't hooking up. So I had to delete all those out before it would start. Well, that's a good thing because the carrier's going to move. I don't see you or May in here, Yellow, just Lynn. And now it will let me.
Good evening.
Good evening. Alrighty. Guess it's just the two of us for tonight. Looks like Yellow logged in, checked that he was on the carrier, and logged out.
Yeah.
Think I left anything in here? No. And I'm full of tritium. Excellent.
Look at A4. Already running for the freaking ice cream.
Guess he was saving it for the stream. I finished my root beer float.
Look at you guys eating ice cream.
Hey, with the day I had at work today, yeah. Absolutely.
Well, I was pretty impressed. I've seen this guy, and I saved his video so I could watch it later. But he has a cutter, and he gets 46 point something light years out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's loaded. I mean, he's got weapons. He's got 2 planetary hangers. He has 4 SRVs. He has a fighter on it. And he's getting 46 something light year jump out of it.
That doesn't make any sense.
I was like, wow, that's crazy.
Sounds more like he's cheating.
I watched him go through the hard points, the utilities, the core, the optionals, and I'm sitting there going, you stripped yours down, did away with some shields, did away with all your guns and stuff, and you got, what was it, 45?
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there going, he has, all his is engineered. I don't know how like I said, I have to go back and watch this again. Because, all of his hard points is got a weapon in it. In his utilities, he has, the OA, the shield boosters.
Uh-huh.
And heat sinks. And he has an auto field maintenance and repair limpets. And I'm sitting there going, he's loaded. How is he getting 46 something light years out of that thing?
I don't know.
So anyways, I'm going to go back and watch it again. And I got to looking, and it's not like he has everything light-weighted as far as engineered. I mean, his sensors are, his life support is. But I don't know. It don't make no sense to me.
I don't know.
I thought about letting you, sending you the link and let you watch it to see if I'm missing something, because, I'm sitting there going, I know your build, and I know you stripped it down for when you come back so you could have some jump, and everything you took off, he has on, and it's like, that don't make no sense.
Yep. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing.
You and your ice cream, A4.
It's dark on deck.
Let me post a YouTube link in this chat, or do you have that off?
I don't know whether it'll come through or not. If it does, it'll be asked for review.
Okay, well, that's the guy's video.
Okay, and it didn't show up. Okay.
Okay.
Let me see. Somebody was saying I could do something. Well, yeah, I shouldn't do that.
Yeah, I'll just figure out a way to get it to you so you can look at it and tell me if it's a spoof or not.
Right.
Gremlin Spotter is the guy's name.
Nothing's in helm for review.
And that's the name of the video. Elite Dangerous Updated Exploration Imperial Cutter Bill.
Aha. Okay.
Because, I mean, he can fight. I mean, all the cargo room he has is like 64 tons. But he can fight, he can explore. His build is designed so he can land on worlds that have like 9.0 gravity.
Oh, jeez.
He's got all the extra shields and stuff to protect him. Which is cool, but I'm just sitting there trying to figure out how did you get that many light years?
Yeah.
Because if that works,
This carrier has
hey.
scheduled a hyperspace jump. Please conclude any outstanding business in the system prior to departure.
We're still jumping A4. We're like 44, 45 jumps away from the destination. What else? We think we got enough tritium to make it there with maybe 5, 6, 7 extra jumps left in the tank. Just jumping, scanning, jumping. Yeah. You figure 4 jumps a night. Yeah. Probably at least 10 more nights, maybe 12.
And then we've actually got to find a,
Earthlight.
yeah, Hal.
How what? How now, brown cow?
I'm trying to find out how he's got 46 light year jump range on this thing.
Yeah. That's. Do you see him? Do you see the outfit thing he's got on that thing? He's got everything but the kitchen sink.
Attention, carrier jump sequence is underway. Lockdown begins in 5 minutes.
Now, I could have understood it if I looked through his little thingy there and everything's empty. You know, every slot is empty. Yeah. But no, his is not. Yeah, I hear you, A4. If you have your blueprints pinned, yeah. But this old boy, I mean, his cutter will do 46, and he has like 4 SRVs on it and a fighter, and he's got weapons galore. I mean, he's got a 4A beam laser and multi cannons and every other freaking slot. It's. I don't know how he did it. But if that checks out, that'd be a way to set your cutter up.
Okay, let's see. This is all right. He's got a 5A power plant. All right. So he's 3 classes down in power plant. That's a lot of weight gone. 70 thrusters, so he's down a class in thrusters using the lightest weight ones. He's at a 6D power distributor. Okay, so he's cut back on his power distributor.
I knew you'd know. You'd figure it, you know.
Yeah, the heaviest pieces of hardware he's cut back down on. Okay, he's got his power plant is overcharged, stripped down. So it's only 9 tons. And it's only a 5A. So yeah, he's got like 60 tons less power plant than I do.
Yeah. So that bill would be all right for exploring, but it wouldn't be worth a hoot for mining.
Oh no, you wouldn't want to mine. You wouldn't. But and the reason he's gone with all of the projectile weapons is because he just doesn't have the power. Because he's only got a 5A power plant. He just doesn't have the power to run lasers.
Okay. Okie doke.
So this, yeah, that may be entirely legit.
Okay.
But it's, you know, the weapons he's got aren't that heavy. Yeah, he's got all slots filled. And he's got them engineered to the nines.
Yeah.
But weapons just aren't that heavy. The big hitters are your power plant and your power distributor. And your thrusters. And he's cut back severely on all 3.
Yeah, but according to, and this is his take on it, he's cut back to the whatever that 5 was on the distributor or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But with the engineering and the special effects or whatever, he said he doesn't even miss.
No, because he's not running a laser build, so he doesn't need the kind of power that I do.
Carrier is now under
Okay.
pre-flight lockdown. All services have been suspended.
Okie doke.
So I'm running all, or when I'm, you know, got my ship outfitted for combat, it's running all overcharged, basically
Yeah,
maxed out lasers.
And that cannon.
Yeah, and the one cannon. So he's got one laser in the class 4 slot, so he can he can strip shields pretty fast. And then he's just got a whole lot of ordnance he can throw at you.
Okay. He even has a torpedo or something on it. I was like, what's that?
Torpedo launcher, yeah. Fire and forgets.
I don't know. I was just drooling over the 46 light year jump.
I could make a cutter go further. Yep. If I dropped all the armaments off of that baby, stripped down.
You can make it go 50 or 53.
You could probably hit 60.
Yeah.
But you're going to be for an interesting time of it.
What? Doesn't that fighter weigh something, and doesn't that extra set of SRVs weigh something?
Oh, yeah, but not much.
Oh, okay.
It's like, if he's got the, I'm assuming he's got the better class of them, it's like 6 tons per each.
Yeah. Which maybe give you an extra light year here or there if you took them off. Took that extra set off.
Yeah, basically, it's a light year or 2 difference. It's not much. You know, I dumped all my weapons off of this at one point and gained 2 light years.
Okay. I don't know. It was just, you know, I was just like, wow.
Uh-huh. He has a very different fighting style.
Yeah.
So I went for, you know, basically everything with lasers except for one big gun. And he went from one big laser with a whole bunch of little guns.
Just reverse psychology, basically.
Yes. But his way of doing it has a distinct disadvantage when in a fight. He will not do as well against bigger ships with that.
That's true.
He will get through their shields, sure. But the damage reduction for the smaller weapons against the bigger class ship means they're not going to... His ordnance isn't going to do diddly against a big ship.
Unless he's right up on top of them.
No, it's going to do diddly.
Oh, okay.
That's why I've got the cannon in my class 4 slot.
Okay.
Because the cannon is the same class as the bigger ships. So there's no damage reduction penalty. So his class 3s do 25% less damage than normal. His class 2s do 50% less damage than normal. And if he's got a class 1 on there, it does 75% less damage than normal. Lasers are lasers. They do the same. But the negative effects on the damage is once you get inside those shields. I don't like I don't like the pea shooter. Rip the shields off and hit them with pea shooters. I'd rather use the pea shooter slots to all of them together to rip his shields off.
And then hit him with the big gun.
And then hit him with the big gun, which is going to do some real damage. Yeah.
Well, you get to look at the shields he's got on that thing. He could probably sit there with his pea shooter and hit on them and it's not like they're going to be taking his shields down quick.
Track landing gear.
Landing gear in the track.
I haven't got as far as the shields yet. While we're waiting for the next jump, I'll look for them.
Okay. He's loaded on shields and shield generators and crap. It's like, wow.
Speed restrictions have been...
3, 2, 1, engage.
Oh, it's just the star. Okay.
Well, it looks like he did a lot of calculations and this and that to get that
Yep.
perfected.
Disengage.
Wow.
Exiting hyperspace.
Now, if he's looking at doing combat way out in the dark, against ships that really aren't prepared to fight, yeah, it can be effective.
Well, what was his explanation? He says, I like to explore out in the dark, but who knows what sooner or later you're going to run across to out there, and I'd rather be able to, kind of sort of defend myself. He even has a Thargoid scanner on
Yep, a Xeno scanner. Yep.
Yeah, and I'm like, God, he's
Open
got
hailing
everything.
frequencies.
Wake scanner, Xeno scanner.
Yeah, I don't know why he's got a wake scanner. That doesn't make any sense.
Access granted. Proceed to your
You never know what or who you're going to run across.
Deploy landing gear. Yeah, but the wake scanner's not much use. The Xeno scanner I can see. I can also see having the shutdown. The thing that prevents you from getting shut down by the Thargoids on there.
And then he also has the auto field maintenance.
Oh, yeah. But that doesn't weigh anything.
And the repair limpets, too.
The repair limpets are a good idea. If I had room, I would have had them on here.
Yeah.
landing complete. Clamps engaged. Enjoy your stay with us.
But it just freaked me out when he had 4 SRVs and a fighter. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, that seems excessive.
This dude is loaded for bear. Ooh, the stars are getting further and further apart.
Yeah. And a lot more cool stars out here. Not so many hot ones.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
All right, let's see what this guy's got in optionals. Dirty drive, but stripped down. Yep. 70 shield. That's a pretty good shield generator. Stripped down, reinforced. All right. Not what I would do, but that's okay. Of course, he's got the 8A fuel scoop. Yeah. 6A field maintenance unit, 6G planetary. Yeah, he's got the lighter. He's got the 6-ton hangar rather than the 12. Yeah. $5D fighter hangar. Yeah. Guardian booster. Yeah. Nice ship design.
Attention. This carrier has scheduled a
I said he's got a nice ship design.
Please conclude any outstanding business in the system prior to departure.
Yeah.
But just at looking at what he did, yeah, it's pretty. It wouldn't surprise me if it's absolutely legit.
Okay.
You know, he's gone to using physical ordnance for the majority of his weapons, which is not that much heavier than the lasers, but he's going to have to manufacture ammo in the field, which can get expensive. But then he's got 4 SRVs.
Yeah, he kind of says he has accidents, so yes, you know, it's like,
Yeah, well, he has to mine a lot more than I would have to, because I would be packing, you know, lasers with with single cannon shells. So I wouldn't have to manufacture quite so much ammo as he's going to have to.
Now I'm going to ask another stupid question because I really haven't been paying attention. Like when we're mining those asteroids and we're collecting material along with whatever we're mining, tritium or whatever, with the material, do you still have to have the refinery in order to collect it? Or
No.
can I go out there with just collector limpets and a mining laser and collect the materials?
You can just go out there with collector limpets and a mining laser and ignore the fragments and collect the materials. Yeah.
Okay. That almost seems like a faster way to get carbon and stuff than it is going on the planets.
Yeah, but usually you're not going specifically for carbon.
Well, that's true.
You know, usually you're out there, you're looking for yttrium or polonium or, you know, one of the other ones that's the only way to get it.
Attention. Carrier jump sequence is underway. Lockdown begins in 5 minutes.
Or at least the only reliable way to get it.
Yeah. Well, I seen where cadmium and selenium you can get from mining.
Yep. And cadmium and selenium mining is actually a very easy way to fill it because a lot of it drops.
Yeah. Well, I'm just wondering if you couldn't get up to like 45 or so and still have a pretty sturdy build using some of his techniques, but you know, forgetting, you know, like I don't want a fighter, and 2 SRVs is good enough for me.
Right. So no, you can easily build a, you know, just dropping the power plant down will give you a lot of extra range. I usually don't drop the distributor down, but he thinks that's okay, so.
I lost you. Don't drop what?
I usually don't drop the distributor down like that. But he greatly reduced his power distributor. He dropped that to a 6 and the power plant to a 5. That's a lot of weight. A lot of weight he got rid of there.
Well, the only pirates I guess he's fighting is NPCs. He's not in open, so.
Oh, even so, once he leaves the bubble, there aren't any, so. You know, if you're making an exploration ship, you usually don't care about pirates one way or the other. Because you're never going to see them. But he went down a class in thrusters to 7s rather than 8s. He went down, you know, get down several classes in shields, like down 3 classes. Oh no, down 1 class in shields, 3 classes in power plant, and 2 classes in power distributor. And that's a lot of weight to get rid of.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised that he's running that much better.
I guess I'm gonna have to watch one of his videos and see just how his little cutter there handles being reduced that much.
Yeah, down, you know, 7D thrusters. You know, I've got 8A thrusters here, about as heavy a thruster as you can put on this ship. In fact, it is.
Well, it seems like to me, you know, he said he was landing on high gravity worlds. It seems to me like you'd have to have some good thrusters.
Yeah, that's why I pancaked the Anaconda a bunch of times because I was running with 5As. Or 5Ds, minimum thrusters. And I had a lot of trouble with the high G worlds.
I do like how he's got a little bit of everything. That's what I like to have. It's a little bit of everything. You never know when you're going to need it.
Yeah, there's a couple of things I would have left off in favor of some other things.
Attention, carrier is now under pre-flight lockdown. All services have been suspended.
You got a skill scoop too, right? Or is it a 7A?
I have in, let's see, is the 8A on here or is it back at the anchorage? Yeah, I'm running an 8A scoop.
Yeah.
But scoops have no weight, so it doesn't affect your jump range.
Yeah. Well, I just got I think a 6A skill scoop, but I don't have no problems scooping fuel.
Right, the 8A just gets you done faster, so you're in and out.
Oh, yeah.
marathon session this weekend and get there. Yeah. No.
What?
Oh, just was going back through the things in the chat, and A4 was like, "Oh, cool, you've still got quite a long way to go then."
I don't know if it's the lead or what, but you keep breaking up and I'm losing you.
This carrier is about to engage the frame shift drive. Please move to a safe distance.
Some of it's probably elite, and some of it is.
Jump here, the next one will be at like 40,000 light years away from Sol.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you know, this weekend I could get on at like 10 o'clock in the morning and go all day, and we could be at the destination. It's not going to happen, but...
Attention all personnel. Frame shift drive.
I was going to say, yeah. 10 o'clock, it's what, 9 o'clock here? Yeah, I can sign on. You can scan while I go do my chores.
Attention. Counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that's just the thing. I've got other stuff I need to do, so... Oh, I guess I was at pause time there. I really wish they'd fix that.
It would be nice.
So, A4, you gonna come out and join us? It's not all that far. Just a little over halfway across the galaxy. After all, May came out here.
Ooh, this is a good paying one.
Oh, okay.
131,000.
Hey. Well, let's go add to that.
Okay.
Track landing gear.
Go for launch. You have this
Landing
job.
gear.
Frame shift drive charging.
You have
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
8 bodies that paid that much?
Gotta be an Earth like an terraformable. And it's a terraformable water world when we find it.
Geos.
Planet 7 is a water world.
Ooh, we got a water world. Okay.
Geos on the high metal. I'll sit here and wait for it to scan. As it's taking forever. Hey, May! Oops, you got that one. Oh, that's all of them. Okay. System map. System map.
not that. It's 3,000 light years away. 8, 9, 8.
Just the water world.
Yeah. You can get it if you want it, since you got better probes.
Okay. Nothing terraformable, just a water world. Okay.
Looking on. Yeah, there ain't nothing.
Hey, May, you gotta convince A4 to come out here. It only took you 3 days. I'm sure he could do it in less. He's got an anaconda with more jump range than your ass.
Yeah.
Although I don't know what I'd do if everybody got out here. I don't know if I don't think you can have a wing with 5 people in it.
4, I think, is the max.
Yeah.
You'd have to, I guess, go squadron. And I don't know how that works.
It doesn't save, doesn't share.
Of course not.
That's only within wing. Well, we may need your help when we finally get to the intended final destination, because it looks like they got rid of the Earth-like there, so I have to find another nearby Earth-like. They turned it into a water world.
It's on his to-do list.
Well, he's got to move it from his to-do list to his to-done list.
Yeah, the Emerald Tablet Squadron. Yep, yep. Yeah, we're a lot further out, May, than what we was when you caught up to us. Hey, Anthony.
Hey, Anthony.
We're just jumping and scanning. Or he's scanning, or probing. I'm just on the carrier.
Surface scan complete.
Well, I'll be back on the carrier in a second. So that was the only one worth it here. Actually, this time when I plot, I should kind of take a look back rather than just looking forward. So you can see how far we've actually come. It's rather amazing.
It's spooky. Especially when you come to the realization you got to actually jump all the way back.
Yeah, without sitting on a carrier, you've actually got to do it yourself.
Yeah. I'm sure I'll get lost, turned around, dazed and amazed by all the stars in front of me, trying to figure out which way to go. But I've been bookmarking every 1,500 light years or so, so I got breadcrumbs. And I also got a little notebook with all of them wrote down, so.
Yeah. And you can always type soul into your navigator, and it'll point you in the right direction.
Yeah, then when you try to plot it, it says too far. Try again.
Uh-huh. Although I'm glad they greatly increased the distance you could plot. You used to be able to plot about 500 light years at a time. You can plot somewhere around 2K now.
Really?
Helps a lot.
I thought that depended on your ship's jump range.
Yeah, it's a max. You know, it used to be a flat 500. Ooh. Let's not crash into the star as it whips me around.
Can't afford to lose you now, Commander. Oh. It did whip you, didn't it?
Oh, yeah. It's amazing. You're coming in, and suddenly you get in a certain point in the gravity well, and your speed just goes through the roof.
Yeah, and then it says slow down, and you're slowing down. It's like, you slow down. I am
Disengage.
slowing
Yeah.
Exiting hyperspace.
down. Just, May's like, just wing it, Lynn. I'll end up totally opposite of Seoul and Cologne. I'll be out there in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, wing it. No.
Hey, take a trip to Beagle. You're already 3/4 of the way out there. Actually, 4/5. Open hailing frequencies.
You just don't want me to get back to the bubble. I'm not here.
Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Clearance granted. Move directly to your landing pad.
Now, are you actually on the deck?
Yeah, I am this time.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Your shadow gave you away. That's the reason why I was giggling. I could see your shadow before I actually seen you.
How far above you was I? I think I had quite a bit of clearance.
Welcome, Commander.
Well, actually, yeah, probably, but it also looked like I could just reach up there and touch your landing gear, too. But you didn't hit me that time. You didn't make my nose dip. At one time, when you came over so close, I heard clunk, and I could watch. the nose of my ship kind of dipped down a little bit, and then you went over, and it's like, you hit me.
It's a funny thing, my shields didn't even notice it, so I'm not sure.
Down in the galaxy, yeah, I'll probably end up in Sargoid County country or something. Yeah, it's just.
So anyway,
Discover where the Guardians.
this is what gets funny.
Yeah, I mean, my shields, it didn't. But you were going like, I don't know, not that fast, but even my shields didn't flicker very. You know, it just.
Oh, you might have just got hit by the jet washer.
What? Oh, could have been probably.
Huh? Well, there's Rendezvous Point. We're next to I could target Rendezvous Point, huh? So anyway, way back there, it's the bubble. Colonia's over here. Galactic Center, of course, is there.
Squadron markers, Anthony. They're squadron markers.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm on one of the Distant Worlds 2 squadrons. So I've got all the Distant Worlds 2 squadron markers. Rendezvous Point here was a waypoint on both Distant Worlds 1 and Distant Worlds 2. So I've been there twice. And actually it's pretty close to on the way. It's not all that far out of the way. Might add one jump to the thing if you want to swing by it, Lynn. I'd have to look and see which actual planet on that system it is.
What's in there? Is there any icy rings?
You know, let's find out.
Since you click on the galaxy thingy or the system.
And since yes, I've been here. Icy ring. Icy ring. Icy ring.
Maybe that's
icy ring. Icy ring. Yeah, hey, sure, why not? I forget which of the moons on one of these planets was the actual waypoint, but yeah, we can head for.
Yes.
We could stop at Rendezvous Point and fill up. That works.
Well, we're still going, basically, sort of, kind of.
Excuse me.
Direction, and at least we know there is icy rings there.
Yep. So okay, I'll swing us a little.
Whether it has tritium or not, it's a different story. But
well, with what is it? 5 icy rings. There better be tritium in there. So we'll swing to the right a little bit here, and
what?
Head towards Rendezvous Point.
And you said that's in the next jump?
It's no, it's 7 jumps from here.
Okay. Well,
It's certainly guaranteed tritium.
yeah. Do we want to go straight for a while and then jump over, or?
I'll just aim right for it from here.
Okay.
It's up galactic-wise, but that's okay.
It ain't going to put us through that permanent thing, is it?
No, that's, if I can spin, that's over here. So it actually takes us further away from the permit area.
Okay. know, boss man. Whatever you want to do. If I mean, 5 icy rings is pretty well guaranteed at least one tritium hotspot in it. Hopefully.
Yeah, so that sounded like a good direction ahead. And we definitely need to go up some. 600. That's a little far. How about
Yeah, you do realize how tiny the bubble is from out here. It's
that? Yeah.
peck on the radar.
$498. Okay, that's a good distance. So PLIOAUWSYIS-Z space B14 3. All right. Heading for known tritium. Or known icy rings, anyway.
Oh, by the way, boss, thanks for the extra $1 million.
Oh, it's a water world. And it was a big water world. So it was good money.
Yeah, it was $1,200,000 or $1,300,000 or. Yeah, $1,200,000 or $1,300,000, I forgot.
Yeah.
And hey, who knows, as we're changing off our path and going at a diagonal now, we may run into tritium before we get there, and then we could straighten back up and go for it.
Or we can keep going that direction and just refill again when we get there. Yeah, it puts us that much closer with a full tank.
Yeah, I kind of hate to leave you out there with an empty tank.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Alrighty.
It is actually surprising that Frontier didn't make it where you had to keep putting fuel in the thing, even though it was sitting there parked to, to run different things or something.
Well, that only runs the jump drive. I'm sure, I'm sure they use regular hydrogen for day-to-day power on it.
Well, I know how Elite likes you to grind out things. I'm just surprised it didn't make you have to keep filling it up just to park.
Right.
Be right back. Coffee refill time. I'm back. May says he'll be on in 15 minutes.
Attention, this carrier has scheduled a hyperspace jump. Please conclude any outstanding business in the system prior to departure.
Sorry about that. I had to quickly run to the other room. Oh, okay. You're going to be joining us, mate. Cool.
Yeah. 15 minutes. I bet you he wishes he had his spaceship in the real world so he could just one jump be home.
Well, no, it's in systems, so.
Man, you're bright white now. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Bright white with a silvery sheen, yeah. Probably should properly rename it to the Silver Shroud, just so it matches the quest from Fallout a little bit closer. Death has come for you, miscreant, and I am its shroud. Death has come for you, pirate scum, and I am its shroud. Oh god, I'm gonna have to start doing that every time a pirate interdicts me. That's a nice short commute. What's about my commute distance if there's no traffic? Which, of course, never happens. Although I have no idea what the commute would be right now since I've been telecommuting. I do like telecommuting. I tend to get more done because there's less interruptions. Though it's been a rough couple of months for that because I've had so many meetings. Wonder what comes out of that hatch.
Not sure.
And those are probably life pods. Or life pod launchers, anyway. Bolt release? Space Cow!
Attention, carrier is now under pre-flight lockdown. All services have been suspended. Attention all ships. This carrier is about to engage the frame shift drive. Please move to a safe distance. Attention all personnel. Frame shift drive has been engaged. Attention. Counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I need to get my sound pad up and running and find a good good ship horn, and when that plays, then play a good one.
Send it to Elite.
Yeah, it's like, come on, man.
Carrier sound sucks. Oh well.
Well, just the horn. Everything else is pretty cool.
That's true. All right. Chink, chink. I hear somebody got something in the Zima widget. The codex. Somebody got a codex entry.
Yeah, I think I did. I wasn't paying attention to the screen. I was looking at something else.
Track landing gear.
Landing sound is
Landing
engaged.
gear detected.
Speed
I'm
until a carrier is
in
far
trouble with
behind
your
you.
ship.
What'd you do?
I just hit my scanner, my comp scanner, before I got far enough away from it. It says, I strongly advise you to retract your weapons now.
3, 2, 1, engage.
It's like, okay, I'm in trouble.
9 bodies. And they're all icy.
I got rings.
You do.
Yeah.
And they're probably icy rings. You are getting lots and lots and lots of codex entries, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Oh, that's true. We're in a different set. We're in a new sector, so and one you've never
Okay.
been before.
Yeah, we got an icy ring. I'm gonna go probe the rings.
Okay. System map.
It's right there, about 2,000 light seconds out from the carrier.
Yeah. So everything's icy.
You know, that's par for the course, right? We set a course for where we know there's possibility, 98% possibility of tritium. And the next jump, we hit one that's got an icy ring.
Of course.
Ooh, May just logged on.
Nice. Disengage.
Dropping out of FTL.
We welcome your business at this carrier, Commander. Please enjoy your stay with us.
And there's May. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Access granted. Please follow standard docking protocols, Commander.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, and I blew right past the pad.
Landing gear deployed.
Coming back to jump.
Well, Lynn is out there going to scan a couple of rings, and we might just jump to that planet.
Ah, okay. So I'll just
Landing successful.
stay here on the pad then, I guess.
Enjoy your stay with us.
Well, you could come out and honk the system and get some points or some credits.
Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea, huh?
Well, I'm hoping because I winged him in before I sold that he'll get whatever.
Check real quick before you come out and see if you got anything.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Ooh, got hot spots. What are they? Low temperature diamonds, bromolite. No tritium.
No tritium. Okie dokie. So why don't you head back here and
On the way. 2,000 light seconds out. You could probably, I guess, go ahead and plot.
well, I want to know what are you doing, May? Are you going to go honk and return, or it's only
I got like 3,900 credits for something. What system are we in?
that's the base for getting the star and the nearest one. So you just need to go out and honk and get the rest. It's another 8.
Yeah, I can probably do that and get back landed right as you guys are probably landing.
Well, I'm already landed. But you could definitely do that within 15, so I'll
Yeah.
schedule the next jump time.
I don't know. I'm pretty slow.
Bull. I have to turbocharge it just to get one planet. You're pretty fast on scanning is what I meant, Mayday.
I know. I was joking. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and scan down these bodies real quick and then come land.
Okay. Well, if I just blow by you, make sure I don't scare you.
Oh, like Trace did last night.
He's good about that stuff.
Yes, I'm also pretty good about not hitting you when I do it, too.
Yeah, I was expecting it to happen sooner or later. I just wasn't expecting it to happen that quick.
Let me get you some forewarning. If we ever run across A4, he's real good about buzzing right in front of you, causing you to divert.
Now, that's rude. I don't do that.
Yeah, he did it in an asteroid field. It was like, I diverted all right and hit my head on an asteroid.
Oops.
It was no big, it just boom, unk. Mr. Trice and his engineering and all that stuff. Yeah, I got some pretty good shields on this thing, so just because I can grind up against an asteroid and not do no damage to the shields.
We have crossed out of Riker's Hope, haven't we?
Yes, we have. So you're going to be getting all new discoveries.
Yeah, I just noticed I got a new discovery, and I was like, wait, we're out of Riker's Hope.
Yeah, we are now in the Arcadian stream. And yes, A4, you do have a rep.
Okay, I'm done. I'm heading back to the carrier.
Okie dokie. Still got 13 before the jump, so you're good.
Yeah, I just did a quick scan. I'm not going to map anything.
Yeah, it's just ice balls, so.
Oh, yeah, I just now looked at all that, yeah. So. The decision was made before me, before I even made the decision.
All right, that's taken care of. So now this.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Almost be worth having my Mamba out here just to skim people as within a gnat's hair at high speed.
You were full of it, boss.
Well, you saw me do it to stations, sliding in between the support structures. A couple of times I was surprised the station didn't fire on me. Commander, will you please cut that out?
You remember that one place? We'd seen it when you were scanning for the high encoded and highs, whatever spots, and we come across that one signal that's some kind of it wasn't a station, it was like something, and anyways, you popped in there to scan it or look at it or whatever, and all them NPCs came after you.
God, yeah.
It's like, oh, hey, get out. It's like, well, I won't be going with none of them thingies.
Yeah, popped into some research center or other, and it's just like all these hostels appeared. It's just like, oh boy, I'm out of here. Bye!
It makes me wonder what they were doing there.
Makes me want to go back there.
Attention.
Now that I've got that ship properly engineered.
Please conclude any outstanding business in the system.
Well, yeah, you can go in there, and I ain't that good a fighter, but I can distract them, but have all of us go in there and see what the world that is.
Mm. Go in there with a Corvette and just blow everything to small little pieces.
Yeah, I got a Corvette.
It's fully armed and operational battle station.
Or get a, what is it, Type 10 and just run into it.
Now they had a bunch of little nibbles things there. So.
Weird, though.
Oh boy, that was like 3,000 credits. Woohoo!
Well, I got 7,800 for scanning the silly rings.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because you got three or four hotspots out there.
Mhm.
Yeah, but nothing we could use.
Yeah, well, that happens.
Yeah, you said you're fine on fuel for destination, though, right?
For the original destination, yeah, we'll get there with either 13 or 14 jumps left in the tank. Be nice to get there with more, because the planned destination no longer has an Earth-like.
Okay. Well, I mean, I was gonna say, if there's like any systems you would like me to go scout out for you, or areas, give me a bearing, and I can go scout some stuff.
I could do better than that. I can give you a couple of bookmarks.
Oh, that would be great. Yeah, and I could go scout out for rings and see if I can find you guys some tritium.
Yeah. The main thing I want to find in that area is an Earth-like.
Oh yeah. I mean, how many light years away are we from that point?
Oh well, that's true. But when we get to that target, basically, I'll be asking people to spread out from there towards the. Here, actually, let me pull up the map and I'll show you what I've got planned here. Galaxy map.
Oh, yeah. I rushed. Let me switch my monitor over to your stream. I'm actually not on there.
Okay. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
You want to...
Boy, is this lagging badly.
Stay as close as you can to the pathway, though, right?
Okay.
The route.
Right. Well, right now I'm aiming for rendezvous point. But the final destination here, or the original planned destination anyway, is out here, which is 15,000 light years away at the moment. So between this marker and my next marker out here, this next marker is the start of the easiest route across the abyss. So I want to have the carrier somewhere between here and there. Preferably orbiting a, here's what I've been to. Does this one have an Earth-like? No. And funny thing is, it says unexplored even though I've been here. Anyway. Oh, that's small. 0.0016. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, that's like 15,000 light years out.
Yep. So, so this is the original target.
Do what?
So when we get here, I'm going to have people spread out in this direction towards this other bookmark here, and see if we can find an Earth-like somewhere out here. And if we can,
Right on.
that's where we put it.
And you're just going to leave the carrier sit out there then?
Yep. So when we're out searching for the Earth-like, the carrier will be parked here. As soon as we find the Earth-like, it's going to jump to there. It'll jump right to the Earth-like, and then it's there forever.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought, yeah. But no, I mean, it's like, you know, like you said you were good on trading. What I meant was like if you needed me to scout for.
No, not really. We're heading right now.
You could mine or something on the way out there, but if you're good, you're good.
Yeah. Right now we're headed for, where is that bookmark?
Rendezvous.
Rendezvous point, but that's down in the squadron bookmarks, so let me scroll down to the squadron bookmarks. No, it's not, they didn't call it rendezvous point, huh? Oh, it's going to be in the, that makes it hard to see. Rendezvous point, there it is.
Yeah, it never sounded like a cow to me until you guys said something. Thanks a lot.
So,
You're
Right.
welcome.
I always heard the A-10 Warthogs cannon. That's what I heard. I don't hear that no more.
the A-10's cannon is a higher pitch sound than that.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I didn't think it sounded exactly like it, but it reminded me of it. And then you guys had to go and say space cow, and now that's all I hear. Thanks.
All right, so right now we're aiming towards rendezvous point, which has 1, 2, 3, 5 icy rings. We should be able to find tritium there.
Yeah, I'm going to bookmark that. I don't have that bookmarked.
Ooh, there's a landable icy ring there, too.
The rendezvous point is a nice system. It was a waypoint, if I remember correctly, on both Distant Worlds 1 and Distant Worlds 2. And it's only a little bit out of our planned pathways.
And May, just because he says he's going to take this out there and dump it and leave it forever and ever and ever, if Elite comes up with something with space legs in the carrier, I'm sure he's going to be jumping back out here to do something with it.
Never ever say never.
So, I
Especially
would
in a
rather
video game.
him have a full, or close to full as possible. So I don't feel guilty and have to jump back out here and help mine.
Counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll go space legs on somebody else's carrier.
Yeah, but you know as well as I know, it wouldn't be the same as on your carrier.
Yeah, that Odyssey ain't coming out for a long time though, isn't it?
First quarter of the coming year, yeah.
Yeah. Heck, I'll probably end up having a carrier by then.
Yeah, you'll afford it just on exploration
I'll
data.
probably end up with
Hopefully this is a good system because we're coming up on 10 o'clock. Ooh. 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 You joined just in time, May.
Oh boy, yeah, that's almost 300K just on popping in.
That's the biggest system of the night.
Yeah.
Well, it's time to go exploring.
Pretty cool. I'd say so myself.
Dump all my tritium in the carrier and retract landing gear.
Please confirm. Do you have discharge?
Landing gear retracted.
Oh, we got ammonia worlds.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. System scan complete.
Ooh, terraformable. B1 is terraformable.
Nice.
Hey, I even got a couple of codex entries here. Nice.
Balancing power to all systems.
Just one terraformable?
System map. Well, there's an ammonia world, and that's a big money as well.
Yeah.
Ooh, and they're not that far out. Well, there's at least 2 here that are worth mapping, and given that it's the last jump of the night, I don't mind mapping the whole system.
Oh yeah, I definitely would love to map this whole system. This is money.
Yeah, and I think there's more here than just the terraformable and the ammonia. Now, the terraformable's a mill. The ammonia is going to be, it could be anywhere from 800 to 2 mil. And then there's lots of other stuff.
Either one of you guys want the far one, or?
Up to you guys. I'll take what. I'll just go.
I'll just start. I'll start on A. I don't care. On the closest to, A1. I'll start on A1, work back towards carrier.
Okay, do you?
It don't matter.
Yeah, because we'll all get it, so it just doesn't matter.
Yeah, I just didn't want to head off to the 5,000 light second one if somebody else wants to. If you want, I can go hit the.
Oh, go right ahead. I'll start out at A9 and work my way inwards, and when I catch Lynn, well.
We'll drop down and help you if you're not done. Sounds like a plan, guys.
Sounds.
I'm headed to A1 steak sauce.
Yeah, you know why they call it, why Heinz 57 is 57?
No, enlighten me.
It took 57 tries to find the good one. That is recipe Heinz recipe number 57.
Yeah, it sounds like a scientific thing. Yeah.
They tried, they basically, A/B tested all 57 varieties, and that one won. So that's the one they produce. I got curious one day and looked it up.
Jeez. Hey, where is the setting for the little center pipper?
Okay, that's hard to find. Let me show you.
Yeah. It's nice when you got long super cruises to be able to, perfectly line up.
Yeah, and it's nowhere's where you would expect it to be.
Yeah. I'm sure. That's why I was like, you know what? I'm going to ask before I go hunting for it.
Yeah. So, basically, it's under mouse controls.
Okay.
And it's show mouse widget. It's like, what? Completely.
Right. It's something widget, right? Yeah.
Show mouse widget, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'll find it.
At least I believe that's the one it is.
I thought about that last night. I was like, man, I need to get that on there. It's so helpful when you're in Super Cruise, but and I forgot about it when I logged on.
Yeah, let me turn mine off and see if it does go away. Make sure that is the right thing.
I believe you're right, because I looked it
Yeah,
up.
it's gone. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to go put it back because I can't live without it.
Yeah, I'm like, there's been a few close calls without it. I'll just say that.
What in the world are you guys talking about?
How you turn on and off. Oh, shit. Back to game menu. Resume. There you go. See this little yellow square in the center of my display?
Hang on a minute, I'll wait for your video to catch up.
Okay.
It basically shows the center of where your heading on your ship.
Yeah.
Oh, kind of like a target spot.
Yeah. And that's actually why I can fly so precisely when I'm doing things.
Yep.
Oh, I
See,
see
I
it
don't
now,
have mine
yeah.
on at the moment, and it's not fun.
Oh, I don't have one. Never. I don't think I ever had it on.
Oh, you fly so much better with it on because you know exactly where you're pointed. You'll notice the cutter, right? The actual direction of travel is midway up the view screen. It's not down the bottom like it would be in a car.
Oh, okay.
So when you've got that little thing, you can line it up, and you know exactly where you're going.
Yep, it's really nice to have, especially
So you
when
say
you're
it's
talking.
So you say it's in the mouth?
Now, let me finish this planet, and I'll show you exactly. I'll go exactly back to that menu again. And it's completely not named like anything logical as to what you would think it would be. It's just like, why did you guys call it that? But that's what it is.
Exactly.
Surface scanned.
When I was looking it up last night, I was like, what? Yeah, that's what it's called? I would have never found that.
No, you never find it if you don't know exactly what you're looking for. All right. So.
Yeah, I'm going to change mine right now. I just got one of these planets. I'm going to change that before I forget again.
Yeah. So options, controls, and then I'm lagging. Okay, and then here on the first thing, mouse controls. Open that up, and the bottom one, show mouse widget. Just turn show mouse widget on, and you've got that little indicator in your HUD as to your exact direction of travel.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah,
I got it on, and I thought I was centered to this planet, and I was nowhere near.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Well,
is
thank you.
absolutely key to being able to fly in any sort of precision.
Well, thank you.
I didn't realize you didn't know that.
No. There's lots of things I don't know.
Yeah, it's in mouse and keyboard. Like if you fly mouse and keyboard, it's automatically there. But as soon as you switch to a HOTAS, you don't have it no more unless you turn it on.
Right. System map.
Oh gosh, yes, this is so much more. Oh, thank you, little mouse widget. I love you.
It sure makes a difference.
Oh, I missed that little mouse widget.
There are some ships that are damn near impossible to fly without it. Like the Anaconda.
Oh god, yeah, that I do.
I don't know. I flew it without it. I thought it was doing pretty good. Didn't reckon. But I have Super Cruise Assist too.
Yes. And that's partially...
See, I don't use Super Cruise Assist at least on this ship.
And I don't use it on any ship. I use that little dot.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay, I'm going for 3A or A3. So.
Yep. So, you know, when I fly over you, like, when you're parked on the carrier and I'm flying over you close, the reason I can do that is because this little indicator tells me exactly where the ship is going.
Okay, well now you better be worried.
Because now you're going to try it. That's okay. It'll make you a better pilot.
It's also the reason why you aim at them pirates better than I do too.
Yes. I'm actually surprised you didn't ask me about that little dot in the center of my screen.
I just figured it was. I don't know what I figured.
It's obviously...
Well, actually, it's so small when you're looking at YouTube. I probably I don't know what I thought it was. I've seen people with their mouse, you know, and it has an arrow like when they're going up or sideways and stuff, and I thought, well,
Yeah.
it's something to do with that. Who knows?
Yeah. See, I was playing mouse and keyboard because I tried using yoke because that's what I have for my Boeing planes, and
A yoke's not good enough.
it doesn't have enough buttons on it that I wanted for this game, so
There's a reason every fighter plane in existence has a stick rather than a yoke.
exactly. You're exactly correct about that.
I don't know. I kind of like the stick if I'm flying. If I would be flying like Microsoft Flight Simulator, I just put the stick in the center and it'd be like flying a biplane.
Well, a lot of the bigger planes, I mean, you could fly a yoke because, I mean, you're not going to be pulling any sort of crazy maneuvers with them. You know, you're not going to, you know, try and put a King Air under the Zakum Bridge.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I did that next plane. The King Air is a kind of monstrous tail on a damn thing. Just about everybody who tried it hit the tail. I was only one of 2 adults who managed to pull it off. A bunch of kids pulled it off, but
Surface scan complete. Surface scan complete.
system map.
Going to A4, where you at, Trace?
I just did 7, headed for 6.
Okay. Well, we kind of slowed you down showing us where the widget was.
Yeah, that's okay. It's a very useful indicator on the heads-up display.
Absolutely, and it's just so much nicer. I missed it so much.
Oh, hey, Amir. Welcome aboard. Oh, good night, A4.
Good night, A4. Hello, Amir.
And thank you very much for the like.
That reminds me, I need to hit the like button. There, you got another like.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you.
I always like every stream you do. I make sure to always do that.
Well, I really appreciate it because it makes me more visible to other people.
Exactly, that's why I do it.
I'm just glad people enjoy the stream.
We're already here to see what kind of
that's
silly
how I
stuff
found
you do
you
today.
and ended up out here.
Oh man, I can't see where I am relative. Okay, good. I'm gonna fly right into the planet.
You ever get one of them planets that's got the rings on it, and the rings are so almost you can't see them until you're just too close to them?
You remember that day I crashed into the ring? Trying to map that gas giant? Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Scan complete.
Absolutely. Did it live. I hate it when that happens.
Oh, oops, I forgot to get that rocky body moon that I was right next to.
Oops. System map. All right. A5, here I come. Oh, it's right there.
I just got B4 and B5 to do, but I forgot to hit the moon at, I think, B3. It's just a rocky body, doesn't matter. I'm going to go back and get it anyway, though, just because, might as well.
Surface scan
Yep.
complete.
Well, it's not like we're going anywhere. Yeah, this was the last jump of the night.
Right, might as well get it all.
Okay, so you're going to A5, so A's done.
And he's only got a couple left out there. You won't be able to get out there before he gets the rest done.
Yeah, I'm almost to B4, and then it's on to B5, and it'll be done.
Okay. I'll go back to the carrier then.
I bet we'll be 3/4 out and almost to the thing, and A4 will just show up and come out of Byeia on the ship one night.
It wouldn't surprise me none. He's sneaky like that.
It's like you guys didn't expect me to be there when I was there either.
I expected you to take another couple of nights. I typed that
I
in.
need a mind to do something. I'm going to do it.
That's the way I am, like if, we could always scan around the system that we're in, and go out however far, but I'm kind of like, yeah, that's all right, but I like to always have a target I'm headed at and go, I guess I'm to ODC or OCC or
OCD?
DOA or something. DOA.
Obsessive compulsive disorder?
Whatever. I mean, if I can have a target where I can go at, yeah, let's go. But if I have to sit and wander around, it grates on my nerves.
Oh, I can do either or. A lot of times when I have a goal set somewhere, I usually end up sidetracked before I even get there, so.
Well, yeah, sidetrack's okay. It's just like, if I have to wander out here and just, because there's so many things to pick,
the way home's going to be hard on you, Lynn.
Huh?
The way home is going to be hard on you.
Well, that's the reason why I bookmarked everywhere we jumped, so I have a target I can aim at.
Oh no, the whole idea is to go home by a completely different route.
Oh, well, I can always scoop over. See, if I just move over 2 stars and then pick the target, everything's different.
So that's true.
And it doesn't even have to be 20,000 light years away. Just 2 or 3, it'd be a different route.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Okay, that one's done. Back to the tablet.
Talking computer is in control.
This was a pretty fun system. Star's gonna try and slingshot me, isn't it? Nope, sorry. I'm catching you, Star. You're not gonna let me do... I'm not gonna let you do that to me.
That wasn't a bad system, and he hasn't got everything scanned yet. It's
No, probes are out on 5, and I'm gonna run back and hit that moon that I missed, and then we'll be done.
yeah. I'm sitting here with 2,957,000. With those two that you probe, will probably be 3 million.
I just did the ammonia. See what you got now.
Oh, you just did the big one.
Over 3,946. Yeah,
Oh.
we're gonna have 4 million.
Got a 4 mil, yeah.
If you can get 54,000 out of that last one, yeah, we got 4 mil, no problem.
Alright, they're all done. I'm just going to the rocky body that I missed, so.
That was a pretty good system.
Disengage.
We get 4 mil.
Exiting
Well, if you count
hyperspace.
the 200,000 in the beginning, we are over 4 mil, so that's
Yeah.
12 million just for the system that the carrier's going to get a share of.
Yeah, I didn't turn in my 289K for entering the system yet either, so. We'll see what the total is.
Yeah, and I want to check the amount the carrier's getting. Open hailing frequencies. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Permission granted.
Anubis likes it a little lower, huh?
A little lower. And it's not so much Anubis as it is Microsoft speech recognition.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, voice recognition doesn't like my voice at all, like at all.
Deploy landing gear.
Maneuver do you call
Not
that?
like that at all.
Landing gear deployed.
I did not ask about purple giraffes, no.
No,
Landing gear deployed.
I'm just wondering what kind of maneuver Trace is going to call that.
What I'm doing now?
Was that an oopsie daisy or upsie daisy?
I tried to just come in and flip it over like I've done a couple other times, but I couldn't get the orientation on the ship right.
Contact confirmed.
Sorry.
Further
That's
approach.
funny.
Our services are at your disposal.
Okay, so my current ship's balance is... Oh, wow, that's nice. 3,873,701,774.
Well, I haven't sold my daddy yet. I was waiting for him and the last Rocky.
Yep. So let me know how much each of you sells stuff for, and then I'll compute from that how much the how much the carrier is getting and figure out what the percentage is.
Yeah. Okay, everything's done. Heading back to the carrier.
Okay. How much are you turning in, Lynn?
It says 3,948,635. It didn't pay nothing for that Rocky body.
Probably paid 500 credits.
The rocky body.
Oh yeah, it did. It paid me 2,000 for the Rocky body.
Oh, hey, that's
Yeah,
something.
almost nothing, basically.
Okay.
Turning it in now. Plus, I got a bonus of a bonus of 129,750. So we did break 4 million.
Nice.
And it says, oh, you're getting 25% carrier fees. This is after 25% carrier fees.
Yeah, but
Really not bad out of a 17 body system.
No.
no, not bad at all. And you figure, you know, that 17% is 10% to the actual carrier, and 15% goes to vanishes into thin air. The 15 is what you pay at space stations as well.
Hey, you know me. Credits are credits, and I'm sure I'll get more than my share on the way back.
Yep.
Yeah, I wasn't even really trying on the way here. I only scanned down really a couple systems, and I ended up with 40 million by the time I got to you guys.
Nice.
Yeah, my priority was set on just getting to you.
Unless it was the 30-40 body thing, and then it's like,
Yeah, I hit about a 48, I think, and said, nope, I'm stopping here.
So yeah, we have over 4 million apiece, so 12 million, over 12 million for the carrier, so that's cool.
All right, just waiting for your numbers, May. Although they're probably identical.
Give me a minute. I'm still about 3,000 light seconds out from the carrier.
Okie dokie. I'm really curious what this is going to be. Actually, rather than manually add it up, since I've got a spreadsheet open here. So this equals 3, 9, 4, 8, 6, 3, 5 plus 1, 2, 9, 750 plus 9, 4, 8, 6, 3, 5 plus 1, 2, 9, 750. So for just the two of us, it's 8,156,770 so far.
Well, that takes care of your jump maintenance for tonight, don't it?
Well, that's what we made. That's not what the carrier got.
Yeah, isn't it like 100,000 credits per jump on the maintenance?
Yes. And actually, I've more than covered tonight because it's already 2 mil up.
Cool. Well, that's what we want. We want that balance to go up on the carrier, not down.
And it's looking like the carrier is actually getting 25%.
Yeah.
Which is just, wow.
Yeah.
They just told me to cease fire. I don't even have hard points. What are you talking about?
welcome to my world, Mayday.
I was like, what? Don't shoot me.
Oh, that would be a rip. I see you coming in there across the top of the star there.
There you are.
Yeah. It doesn't like you scanning, you know, like my scanning shouldn't hurt the ship, and it says, put your hard points away. It's like, I don't have my hard points out.
Yeah, stations have the same problem. There we go. We got a close-up video of May coming in for a landing.
Don't mess up, you're on Canada's camera. Smile.
There you
It
go.
wasn't the best landing ever, but I didn't crash.
Well, you remember Chuck Yeager's quote on landings.
As long as you can walk away from it, it's good landing.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that was the first part. That's half of it. So what he said was any landing you can walk away from is a good landing. Any landing where you can still use the plane the next day is a great landing.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, I got 4,237,000.
Woo!
4,237,000. Oops. Come on, pen. Right.
What's the 129 bonus? Does that goes to carrier too? Yeah, yeah.
Everything does.
And 129,000.
Is it
There we go.
129,750?
Yeah, but yeah.
And the other one was, oh man,
4,237,000.
and then change. Okay. Okay. So plus. Whoop, that's equal, not plus. No. No, stop. Plus 4,237,000 plus 129,750. False. How can it be false? Oh, equals. Oh, stupid. Plus, not equals. Yeah. And then I want to do carrier services, carrier management. Balance is
Balancing power to all systems.
no. So it's 875.
Engines at 75.
253. Anubis is doing some wacky stuff. Oh God. Minus 3,873,701,774. And I forgot to put an equal sign in front of that. That's weird. Let me try that again.
That's interesting because it's not 25%. I don't think it got anything from... You turned that in, May? Now, you had to get the second number.
Mine's all turned in.
I didn't get any more from May.
Does it have a delay on it?
It might.
Because I know a lot of times when I turn in, like, you know, your rank, like, my exploration rank, there can be a delay on that. So I was just wondering if maybe the carrier has a delay on its tariffs. I don't know.
There's a lot of delays all over the place in this game.
Yeah.
Should be more than that.
Oh, about the landings too. Yeah, there's a reason why my online name is Mayday.
Mayday, Mayday.
Yeah.
So
I've had a
this
few oopsies here and there.
equals this one divided by that one. Parentheses. Times 100. Well, it's currently listing it at 16%, although I think it's supposed to be 25 because the number didn't change. The number of the carrier balance didn't change when you added yours in.
Yeah, when I turned in the bonus, the bonus it did say 25% tariff.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 25 on all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe since you're the owner, it doesn't charge you to 25%.
No, because I don't. You and I turned it in, and I checked the number. I checked the carrier balance.
Counting mine in Maydays.
No, because you and I turned in first while Mayday was still coming in.
Oh, okay.
And I checked the number after that, and it's exactly the same now as it was.
Yeah.
And it didn't change after Mayday turned in, so... I don't know. I was confused. Yet another bug.
At least it's not the other game.
Let me force the carrier to update things by pulling some tritium out of storage.
Clever.
More than one way to skin.
Cargo
Well, it's not skin cats.
capacity.
I like the kitties.
Didn't say we were going to skin kitties, we're going to skin cats.
3875789 No. For whatever reason, it didn't count you.
Realize there's a difference.
You know, kitties are wonderful things. The only problem with them is that they grow up to be cats.
Oh, cats are great.
Cats are
too.
great.
Come
They
on.
belong to somebody else, and I'm not around them.
Oh,
No, I just, it's just, I don't like cat hair.
no, I get it. I get it.
Well,
Look, I have allergies,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I still love
Balancing
Yeah,
power to all
understand.
systems.
we have 2 cats, both rescues. Brother and pair of brothers. Funny story with the with how they were brought in. A little old Italian lady saw a bunch of teenagers torturing a pair of cats. Feisty little thing can barely walk. Goes up to him, starts swinging her cane at him, drives them away, brings the 2 cats to the vet. Now, these kids had cut one open.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my God, this is that. See, that makes me so mad.
Yep, and the other one they were using as a pellet gun target.
Did they catch those kids?
That I don't know, but she got to name the cats. The one that had been cut open, his name is Tiny Tony. And the other one's name is Dish, which is handsome in Italian.
Oh, okay. I was like, dish.
Yeah, I had to think about that one. He's such a dish. Pretty cat. Now, the one that had been cut open is your basic ginger. And gingers love to adopt a particular human. And I'll wait for the stutter thing to end. Okay. And Tony adopted my daughter as his human. So, he goes in, sleeps on her. She goes to sit down at her computer. He sits on her legs. Wherever she goes, he goes. Happy, gentlest cat. Oh God, he's so gentle with everybody except my wife. Well, my wife, he started to, even though he's neutered, he started, he started some things that are related to basically cat sexuality until she swatted him. So that stopped quick. Yeah, he's a fabulous cat. Dish, we were afraid was going to become a ghost cat. But he has warmed up far more than I ever expected him to. Neither one of the cats will hurt anybody. And Dish, just, you pick him up, he just goes, tries to curl into a ball and goes rigid. But the pet shelter wouldn't, break them up because they were, basically 2 brothers. Dish was the runt of the previous litter, and Tony's big. Tony's a big cat. So, Dish is not very social. He's gotten a lot better. He'll occasionally come over and look for, just a quick head scratch before he says, okay, that's enough, and goes away. But he's gotten a lot more social than he used to be. He's just got a very sensitive stomach, and you never know what's going to cause him to puke. you know, all in all, we got pretty lucky because they don't destroy the place. They, you know, you don't have to worry about getting scratched or bitten or anything like that. Unless you pick one of them up and he tries to get away, you sometimes catch a hind claw in the chest when they try and leave. But, I mean, that's pure accident. That's not intentional.
Yeah.
Trace, are we 10,000 down on tritium? Over 10,000?
We...
I was going to say it may be elite because it shows that 8,000 something for me.
8699. Let me just... I don't know that I set it, so let me just go redo it.
Okay. Well, I thought I'd seen you in there buying and selling, and I thought it showed 10,000 on yours.
Well, let me double check.
That's why I asked. That's in your ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing 86.99.
10,000 is what I have available.
Oh, okay. Okay, got it.
I am purchasing
trying to
it.
figure out why.
Yeah, I'm purchasing 86.99. There's 10,401 in storage.
Okay, I was just trying to figure out a legitimate reason why it built
Yeah, it never updated, so I don't know.
made.
I wonder if I log out and log back in, or if you do.
Well,
No,
Well-
okay. My explorer rank actually, it finally jumped up. It didn't for a good while, and it finally bumped up now.
Okay, so maybe it's just not updated yet.
Well,
I'll tell you what, I will jump out to the main menu and jump back in, and we'll see if it changes.
And then if that doesn't, then I'll do the same. We'll see if that.
yeah, if it's not, then we need to report it because it's supposed to.
Yeah, because that's not.
Okay, can one of you guys invite me back to the wing? Maybe I can invite myself back to the wing. Commander already in wing. Okay. There we go. I'm back in.
Sorry about that, boss. I forgot that when you leave that you have to be invited back in.
Yeah, I know the numbers didn't change.
Well, I can log out and log back in and see if that changes it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that now.
Yeah, if that's a bug, we need to get it fixed.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't think, he was invited to the wing, and I don't think he would have to enable his wing beacon.
Nope, that's got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, so that's not it. Delete for you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you're back. Let's check carrier services. Nope, number didn't change.
Oh, wow.
It should be a mil higher. All right. I'll have to. Well, I'll have to go search the bug reports and see if that one's been reported already.
Oh, yeah.
Things that make you go, I mean, it could be delayed.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen delays on a few things on my end that, like, was really long.
Yeah. So I'm just going to have to double check it tomorrow. And then watch yellow will turn in a bunch of data. And then mess it all up.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing, because I was planning on doing, I could hold off on turning in. I was going to do a bunch of exploration tonight, but I could hold off on turning in.
Yeah, if you hold off on...
Down.
Yeah, well, if you hold off on turning it in, then, I can take the carrier number before you turn it in, and then you can turn it in, and I'll take the carrier number afterwards and do another computation.
Right. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it home from work while you guys are still on, though. It's always kind of up in the air on that.
Okay. Well, I can hang a little late. That's not too much of a problem. I'm already an hour late tonight.
Oh, gosh, yeah, it is. It's almost 11, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, what time is it for you?
For me, it's 10:52.
Oh, okay. So you're still Eastern time.
Yeah.
You just have a late work schedule. Okay.
Yeah. And the way my schedule works is I don't know. It's basically when my work is done is when I get to leave. So.
You sound like a software developer.
No.
Or at least a salaried employee.
Well, I'm going to tell you, gentlemen, good night and have pleasant dreams.
All right.
Get out of here.
We'll catch you tomorrow.
You have a good night, Lynn.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to go find the Z's as well, because morning comes early.
Too early.
Oh, especially if you're putting in that too many extra hours.
Oh, yeah. I wish I could be on more of a regular day shift, but it is what it is.
Oh, well, if you don't mind me asking, what do you do?
A job.
Okay.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you, just not right now.
All right. Okie dokie. Well, have a good night, and we'll
pick it up tomorrow. And I'd like to thank everyone who came along for the ride this evening. It was great having you along. Oh, wow, I got 3 likes. Awesome. Thank you, folks. So that's as far as we can get tonight. We will pick it up tomorrow night, 8 p.m. as usual. And actually, I did a better job getting on at 8 p.m. tonight, except the YouTube kicked me off on the first 2 tries. Whoops. Oh, excuse me. So, like I said, tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern. That's all for now. This is Trice Majestus signing out.